Read Talk with Debbie Jones Erue. Good to have me come your way again. Like I will always say, thank you very much for keeping up with us and helping us to promulgate the gospel. Just in case you're just tuning in, this is the Read Talk. Here we keep it real using God as a baseline. Today I just want to look at 5 habits of an excellent woman. 5 habits of an excellent woman. For me, excellence is doing the right thing right. But the dictionary defines excellence as the quality of being outstanding or extremely good. The quality of being outstanding or extremely good. Aristotle will say that excellence is habitual. And I agree with him. Excellence is habitual. It's not an art. You can't fake it. It's not an art. It's something you've done over time and it becomes a habit. And don't forget, if you're good, you're really good. And excellence is something that you do over time and it keeps you and it just makes you outstanding. And when you are standing, you stand out of the crowd. And I know as a woman out there, you want to stand and you want to stand out of the crowd. And if you want, then you have to imbibe these 5 habits that I have for you today. And number 1 is, she is confident of herself. The first habit I'm proposing to you of an excellent woman is that she is confident of herself. Confidence is the feeling or showing of certainty about something. You're sure, underline the word certainty, underline the word feeling, and underline the word showing. They are all doing words. They are verbs. There's something you're showing and something you're feeling. Certainty about something. They are certain about the potential in them. They are certain about the purpose in life. They know that God created them for signs and for wonders. They know they're not just passing by on the earth. They know God has them in mind creating the earth. They know that they are here to answer the question of many generations. Like I said, they are confident of themselves. They are sure of themselves. They know themselves. Hear me. I love what Henry Ford is saying. That if you think you can and if you think you can't, you're right. In life, nobody will force you on what you're thinking. But don't forget that the scripture says that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever you are thinking, you are. So if you think you can, good, I'd applaud you. If you think you can't, wow, I'm not going to say anything to you. But let me just tell you that you will just be a skittish person and you'll be so doubtful of yourself. I love Henry Ford for that. Now, confidence, I always tell people that it's not about arrogance, but it's about the quiet self-assurance person. And I'm for that person. And anytime, get someone that is confident on one side and get someone that is, okay, let's do it this way. Get someone that is skittish on one side and someone that is doubtful on one side. And I will show you somebody who cannot go far. But get someone who is confident of herself, positively, quiet spirit, and with positivity on one side, and we'll show you somebody that can conquer a nation. We're talking about 5 habits of an excellent woman. She is the person that is confident of herself. And the confidence we're talking about is positive confidence. That one that is self-assured. That one that knows what God has embedded in them. That is the person whose happiness flows from within. An excellent person is that person who is confident, and somebody who is confident is that person who gets her happiness from within. She's that person who knows her honors in God. She's that person who knows that God has created her for signs and for wonders. She's that person that is intentional. And if you understand that as a woman, then you should be confident. Still the 5 habits of an excellent woman. And the second one is that it's all about integrity for her. It's all about integrity for her. The excellent woman thinks about integrity. And the dictionary defines integrity as the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Underline the word honest and underline the word strong moral principle. It didn't say moral, but it says strong moral principles. Now, honesty is a state of being whole and undivided. It's a state of trustworthiness is a state of trustworthiness. Living in integrity means, I like this quote and I want to read it for you. Living in integrity means that everything we say and everything we do are the true reflection of what we value, what's important to us. It's a true reflection of what we value and what is important to us. Don't forget that I said this what has to do with honesty, has to do with true trustworthiness. The scripture says, let your nay be nay and your yea be yea. There's a question I want to pose to you. Does your yea or does your action matches your word? If your action matches your word, if your action is a reflection of what is inside of you, then that is your value. Now the next question is that, what are you portraying? What are you reflecting? Are you reflecting positive action? Are you reflecting positive attitude? Are you reflecting positive character? That if you are reflecting it, then surely that is what is inside of you. Then you are truthful to yourself. Don't forget I said the scripture say, let your nay be nay and your yea be yea. You cannot say yes and at the same time you mean no. No, it's not integrity. You know, integrity is so wonderful that when you live with people around you tends to know you better and they can stand up for you. Don't ever say yes when you mean no. No. So I love it. I love what this writer said, that living in integrity means that everything we say and everything we do are true reflection of who we are. Are you living a false life? Who do you want to please? Is it me? I don't even have the time to look who you are. You know, some of us want to meet up. What are you meeting up for? Who will pay it? You know, and that is why you meet some women. They lie a lot. When they have 1,000, they put tag in almost everything they do. Yeah. In fact, they want to tell you, hide the school fees of their children. They want to hide the school their children are attending. They want to hide the area they are living. Oh, we are living in here, we are living in there, we are doing this. My husband gave me 10,000 naira to the market, whereas it's 1,000 naira. And so women who are, the Bible call them, they are ever ready to learn, but they don't come to what? Knowledge. They will just fall prey and say, oh my God, you mean your husband is giving you 10,000 a man is just 500 naira to market? Okay, I will die and leave the home. Where are you going? That is why I said one of the habits, the first one is that she is confident of herself. She's not person that her happiness flows from within. Her happiness doesn't flow from her neighbor or from her friends, because you know who you are. What are you trying to prove? The next time you are taking that first step, know that there are people who are watching. Our people will always say that, when you cry, they see. So the next time you are living a false life, know that there are people who know the truth about you. So, but if you want to live an excellent life, doing the right thing right, then you have to build your integrity. When you say yes, people can vouch for you. When you say no, they say, yeah, she's that man. She's saying the truth. Yeah. Then that shows that you have excellence. And God's looking for people who have excellence and who have built integrity over time. Thank you very much. I will stop here today and I will continue from the third one. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Jones Erue. See you. Thank you.